everyone, my name is Morgan and welcome back to Piofiore Faded Memories! I'm very excited to be continuing this game today, and I'm very intrigued to find out, like I was saying in the last episode, if Nicola is in fact as nice as he claims to be, or if I'm just totally wrong and he is actually just a very nice boy. I don't know. I have trouble trusting a mafia boy. But yeah, what else happened in the last episode? We discovered Nicola is the underboss of this mafia. We met a guy that looks a lot like Yusung from Mystic Messenger, and we got to talk to Dante. Briefly. I definitely like what I've seen of him so far. Yeah, we're at the start of a new chapter. I can't remember if it's chapter 2 or 3. I want to say 2. So yeah, let's just jump back into this. A few days passed in the Falzone Manor. That's right. We're living here in the manor now because another mafia might want me. I saw too much. Though they treated me as a special guest, it made me feel a bit uneasy, so...
今日の昼飯もうまそうだな。これ、リリーが作ったんですか?
I asked if I could help, so now I was assisting with the daily chores. Yes, but under Julia's guidance. I tossed some... not even gonna try. I'm still not gonna try. And then topped it with shaved... I'm still not gonna try. There were just too many words that I 100% would fumble over and make myself look like an idiot. So... Okay, that is, it was a local favorite. Okay. It's a green vegetable from species found along the coast of the Mediterranean Sea. This episode is off to a terrible start. Yeah. Oh, is there another one? There sure is. That is a uniquely shaped pasta known as puglia and something. Italy! The term means ear in Italian, and was given the name because of the pasta's resemblance to small ears. Wow! Would make me feel like an idiot right off the bat game. Just throwing all these Italian words at me. Oh, and it was pretty expensive, so I rarely used it back at church. Alright, you gonna make me feel like an idiot again? A salted and dried gray mullet or tuna roe, similar to the Japanese karasumi. Okay, that one didn't go too bad. Just as expected of the Falzone, they had nearly every ingredient one could want. I made some... Stop! It's just like every other word! I can't! I don't even want to try to say that, because I don't want to sound like an idiot and make people who do speak the language, like, cringe. And make them upset. We had a tradition of serving small portions from a variety of dishes. Preparing them all did take a while, but it was fun and well worth the time.
めちゃくちゃうまそう。
そうだな。可愛い嬢ちゃんが作った料理だって思うと、普段の倍はうまそうに見えるよ。
Oh, thanks, Falzone member B.
何せ、この屋敷のメイドはみんな年季が入りすぎてるからな。
Where's member A? Oh my, don't tell me that Falzone men don't know how to respect their ladies.
もしそんな失礼な人がいたら、ドルチェ抜きですね。
Italian for sweet, often used in reference to cakes or desserts.
おっと、勘違いしないでくれよ。俺、実は熟女が好きなんだ。
Sir, what does that mean?
年季が入ったメイドは大歓迎さ。すまないが、嬢ちゃんは20年経ったらまた来てくれ。
Well then, I guess you deserve this. A nice kind of... The words!
おお、グラッツェ
He's very happy. I'm happy to see you happy.
君、すっかりみんなと仲良くなったみたいだね。
Welcome back, Nicola. I hadn't noticed he returned and walked up to him upon his entry. It feels like it's been a while. He's been very busy and is hardly around nowadays. Are you sleeping? You don't look too well.
ゆうべ寝ていないんだ。でもこれから眠るよ。君が作ったドルチェを食べてからね。
Julia now trusted my cooking and assigned me to bake the... I'm just gonna say candy. Only candy? That's not a balanced diet. How about some roasted bream? I actually made the main dish today too. I coated the bream with lardo and roasted it with lemon butter. It comes with sweet potato mash on the side. Salted or smoked pork lard.
それは君の自信作？だったら食べないといけないね。
I responded to Nicola. Let me just consult my notes here. I'm sure you'll like it. That is the correct response. I smiled and nodded as he prepared his plate. I'm sure you'll like it. You must have some, Nicola. I really think he's going to miss out on what I made today, and without sleep or food, he's going to tire himself out and get sick. He has to eat when he has the chance so that he's well nourished. Nicola smiled at me, sensing that I was concerned about his well-being.
そこまで言われると断れないね。メインもちゃんと食べるよ。だけど、もし美味しくなかったら、その時は責任取ってくれる？
Responsibility?
口直しとか。
Wait until you get a taste of today's candy. Stop. We just need to stop talking about food.
そうだろうね。じゃあ、僕には分が悪いかな。
はあ、今日のドルチェも最高でしたね。
See, they're saying dolce.
甘みと酸味のバランスが神秘的で。
But I'm also like not totally sure if it's the same in Japanese as it is in Italian. I'm happy you liked
ス
it.
トゥルーデルって温めるとめちゃくちゃ美味しいんですね。感動しました俺。
I know what strudel is. A dessert that originated from Austria. The dough is rolled paper thin with various fruits such as apples folded into it. Yes, and they taste even better when it's getting cold like now.
レオはすっかり骨抜きにされちゃったみたいだね。
I'm happy to hear it. Glad I can be of some service while I'm here. Working and moving around does help keep my mind off all the things going on.
そうだ、リリー。これから少し時間をもらえる？
Now? I thought you were going to sleep.
その反応は野暮ですよ。寝るまで一緒にいたいってことですって。
What? Leo, what in the world are you?
え？かなりマイルドに言ったつもりなんですけど、むしろ一緒に寝たいってこ。
That can't be what he means.
レオ。誘い文句を解説する方がもっと野暮だと思わない？
すみませんニコラさん。俺が無神経でした。
Really? I coughed to the side in an effort to hide the redness on my face. I turned to Nicola and nodded. I'm fine now. But do you mind waiting for me to clean up first?
ありがとう。ここでのんびり待っているよ。
ニコラ、余計な世話だろうが一つだけ言わせてくれ。教会の子にはくれぐれも遊びで手を出すんじゃないぞ。
大事にしてあげてくださいね。信じてますよ。
Is that really what he wanted? Or was that just a joke? I don't know. Strange, Nicola's smile seemed a bit scary. I went back to the kitchen with the dishes. I unfortunately cut off his laugh. Julia, I brought the dishes. It's so good to know that they ate everything clean off their plates.
それはよかった。おや？あらまあ。
What?
ニコラ坊ちゃん、全部召し上がったんですか？
Why, yes, even the garnish. Is there a problem?
坊ちゃんはラルドが苦手なんですよ。普段は食卓に出ても召し上がらないんです。
Really?
今日のタイはラルド包みだったのに、珍しいことがあるものですね。
Well, I'm just special like that. He did it for me. Nicola didn't say a word about his dislike of lardo. And yet he still ate it? Is it because I recommended it to him? I quietly washed the dishes while thinking about Nicola's reaction to my recommendation. I was finally done cleaning after the meal. Nicola brought me, not to his room, but to the garden. Oh, thank God. Was there something you wanted to talk about?
ああ、気づいていたんだ。
A little, but you really shouldn't ask me like that. It really gave me the wrong impression.
気をつける
And
よ。
apparently everyone else
次から
too.
はちゃんと君と二人きりの時に言う。じゃないと、君の方が赤く染まったところを他の男にも見られてしまうしね。
Why you... Nicola, you don't learn, do you? I could feel my cheeks getting warm as I protested. But my agitation didn't seem to bother him. Instead, he was just smiling at me. In any case, I figured you aren't the type to ask me to go to your room. But you listened to me back when I wasn't able to sleep. I figured it's my turn to listen to what you have to say.
いろいろ気遣ってくれたわけだね。まあ今回は聞いてほしいっていうより聞かせたいっていうのが正しいかな。君も興味があるんじゃないかと思って。
Interesting?
オルロック、もう来ているね。
Oh, hello? You're here?
はい。
Hi. I didn't notice him there. A young man appeared from the shadows wearing a hood over his face.
彼はオルロック、ブルローネの情報屋だよ。僕とはそこそこ長い付き合いでね。
Okay, he's an intel agent.
前にも話したけど、君たちが襲われていることを知らせてくれたのが彼なんだ。
Hello, sir. So, you're the informant. I didn't expect him to be that person, especially when I saw him often at church. I turned to him and apologized. I'm very sorry for not giving you my thanks back then. And thank you very much for saving us, Orlok.
放っておけなかったから。ニコラに知らせればきっと動いてくれると思った。
そうだね。彼女の危機を直接僕に教えてもらえたのは運が良かった。
Hmm? That seemed like an odd statement. He's making it sound like he was lucky, like he was the lucky one and not me. Yeah, what is up with that? Because he had that one weird statement before too. I can't remember if it was the last one or the one before video where he was. I can't remember exactly what he said now, but it was weird. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it because I literally forget what he said. I'm very helpful, aren't I? Nicola noticed me pondering over his statement.
ああ、なんでもないよ。ちょっとした言葉のあやだから。それよりオルロック、あれから何か動きはあったかな。
人身売買の件についてなら特に何も新しい情報はない。女性がさらわれる事件だって、彼女が襲われたあの晩が最後。今はすっかり鳴りを潜めていて、むしろブルローネの治安が良くなってる。
Why have they not gone after anyone else?
なるほど。こちらの調べと一致しているね。警察も同じ見解のようだし。やっぱり偶然じゃなく、ラオシュウは分かっていたということかな。じゃあオルロック、君は引き続き調査を続けてくれると助かるよ。有意義な情報は高く買う。
Orlok nodded to Nicola and quickly disappeared from the garden as mysteriously as he appeared. Nicola, about what you said earlier. His comment about how the Lao Shu knew something was bothering me. But
話はこれで終わりだよ。よければ部屋まで送らせてもらえるかな。
I thought you wanted me to be informed. He abruptly changed the subject to show that he had no intention of continuing the conversation. Yes, thank you, Nicola. In turn, I ask that you rest as well.
そうさせてもらうよ。さすがに今日は疲れたから。
Nicola smiled and escorted me back to my room.
どうしたの？そんなに熱い眼差しを向けられると僕も照れちゃうな。
Oh, was I staring at you? I hesitantly said what was on my mind. I appreciate how kind you've been to me, but aren't you being a bit too kind?
そう？
You don't like lardo in your meal, right?
ああ、あれはね、今日はなんとなく食べてもいい気分だったんだ。
Somehow? You're too kind, Nicola, and it worries me a bit.
どう見えているのか知らないけど、僕は優しいばかりの人間じゃないよ。うちのファミリーは規律に厳しいからね。掟を破った者に対してだったらいくらでも非常になる。
The rules refers to each of the family rules that must be followed. Those who break the rules receive the most extreme punishments. What are said rules?
敵味方関係なく容赦はしない。ほら、レオは僕を怖がるだろ。部下は甘やかさないことにしているからね。
Really? I suppose Leo must know Nicola's demeanor as a member of the mafia.
だけど、君は何もしていない。何より、一般人の女の子に対して厳しく接する理由はない。だから普通にしているんだよ。それを優しいと感じるかどうかは君次第じゃないかな。
Does that mean you're not approaching me as a part of the mafia? But rather approaching me as an individual? Nicola gave me a gentle smile. His gaze upon me was making my heart race. You're not gonna answer? I guess not. The following day after Nicola introduced me to Orlok. Okay, the windows are all done.
いいんですよ、掃除なんて。あなたは保護されているわけで、メイドとして雇われているんじゃないんですから。ただでさえ、食事の準備とかも手伝ってもらってるってのに。
But I need to do something to pass the time. Julia asked for help too. Back when I was at the church, we had all our responsibilities and chores for the day. So I can't imagine passing the time without doing anything.
習慣ってことですかね。じゃあせめて趣味の範囲でお願いしますよ。あなたをこき使ってると思われたら、俺が大目玉食らっちゃいますからね。
If that happens, then call me. I'll explain myself to Nicola.
よろしくお願いします。
After I finished wiping down the windows, I peeked into the kitchen to see Julia.
ああ、リリー、いいところに。申し訳ないんですが、ダンテ坊ちゃんにカプチーノを運んでもらえます？今、手が離せなくて。
Why, of course, to his office, right?
ええ、お願いします。
Huh? Just as I was about to knock on the door, I heard someone's voice coming from inside.
ああ、今後も何か困ったことがあれば遠慮なく頼ってくれ。君のお父様の代からファルツォーネとはずっと懇意にしてきたのだから。
Who is it? I know this voice, I do. Is it Gerald Paris? Do I know who that is? Gerald Paris was a famous Bologna politician. He was very popular among the citizens. Okay, no, I don't know who that is. I remember him coming to church often to see how the children were doing. I didn't know he had connections with the Falzoni family. I guess I shouldn't go in now. Hello.
どうしたのかな、こんなところで。ダンテに用事？
Nicola looked down at my hands and immediately responded.
ああ、カプチーノか。僕が運ぶよ。ちょうどダンテに仕事の話があるからね。
Are you sure? I felt bad that he was going to take it to Dante when Julie asked me to do it.
気にしないで。
do it.
と言っても、君は気にするか。じゃあ、代わりに僕にエスプレッソを入れてもらえるかな。後でサロンに行くから。そうだな、30分後くらいにお願いできる？
You can count on me. Thank you, Nicola. I thank Nicola for being so thoughtful as I handed over the tray with the cappuccino. I turned around and left the office, heading back to the kitchen. 30 minutes had passed. Nicola, here's the espresso you asked for. As a small token of my appreciation, I also brought a small tray of pistachio biscotti to the salon when all of a sudden, is this just the same background from before, but they just flipped the image? Because it kind of looks like it.
あまり警察を見くびるなよ。罪を認めろ、ニコラ・フランチェスカ。
Huh?
静
Why
か
are you
にし
here?
てくれないかな。最近寝不足でね、頭に響くんだ。
I stopped right at the entrance to the salon. Inside were Nicola and Roberto, along with a number of the Falzone's men. The men had their guard up and were ready to pounce on Roberto at any moment. Sir, why did you come here? Noticing me at the entrance, Roberto suddenly gasped in surprise. Nicola didn't say a word to him, and instead looked at me and smiled. I forgot we kind of knew each other. And you don't like me for some reason.
嬉しいよ。
I'm sorry, I didn't know you had a guest. I only brought enough here for you.
いいんだよ。彼はすぐ帰るからね。
Roberto glared at Nicola's lack of interest. I could tell very easily that Roberto was beyond
お
angry.
前が納得のいく説明をするなら、俺もすぐに帰ってやる。
He was trying his best to hold in his anger, but it was quite apparent in his eyes.
お前が裏から手を回して、投獄されていたファルツォーネの構成員を強引に釈放させたことは分かっている。罪を償ってもいない犯罪者を放免するなど、釈明のしようもない重罪だろ。
説明はもう済ませたはずだよ。君にではなく、警察署と裁判所に公的な手順を踏んで、ね。
犯罪者め。恥を知れ。
君はどうも僕を買いかぶってくれているようだけど、僕一人に一体何ができたっていうのかな。司法と警察が公正に判断した結果、ファルツォーネの構成員は釈放された。それだけのことじゃないか。
Nicola replied gently in an effort to try and quell Roberto's anger. Then all of a sudden, the tone of his voice changed.
最近年頃の女性が失踪する事件が続いていたよね。それが急にピタリと止んだ。事件性の有無すら判断できない君たち警察は捜査をさっさと切り上げて、
Why'd you do that?
手が空いたのをいいことにいそいそとマフィアの検挙に乗り出してきたってところかな。
I quietly listened to their conversation.
そんな暇つぶしの影響を受けるこちらの迷惑も考えてほしいね。
マフィアを検挙するのは我々警察の正当な職務だ。
Well, it's also your job to, protect innocent girls from being kidnapped.
一つの事件が落ち着けば次の仕事に移るのは当然だろう。
That's not how things work. I don't know, maybe things were different back then and in a different country, but normally just because it's like, well, I think people haven't been abducted for a few days, so we're just gonna close the investigation. But no, you gotta still find the culprit. They could strike again at any moment. And even then, they still committed a crime.
そもそも犯罪組織に属するお前たちに警察を批判する資格はない。
資格はないね。君は自分が口にする言葉をもう少し顧みた方がいい。この町で僕たちファルツォーネに対して単なる一刑事がそんな態度をとっていいと思っているのかな。自分にはその資格があるって？親切心から忠告しておくよ。今後は身の振り方に注意すべきだ。少なくとも君がブルローネの住民でいるうちは。
At least learn how things work around here. That wasn't right. He was supposed to say that. I guess Nicola has no plans of causing further ruckus, at least for now. The tension began to rise in the salon. Roberto was glaring at Nicola. He opened his mouth to speak, but Leo knocked on the wall to request attention.
ニコラさん、お客です。
Another guest. Oh, hey.
迷惑をかけてすまねえな、ニコラ。そいつの勝手な言動は全部上司の俺の責任だ。
マルコ、あなたがこんな奴らに頭を下げる必要は。
ロベルト、お前はまだこの町の仕組みがわかんねえのか。いい加減にしろ。帰るぞ。
Roberto reluctantly headed to the door with Marco. On his way out, he stopped in front of me. Hey, how's it going?
お前も来い。
No, I'm living here. Huh?
何をやっているのか知らないが、お前はこんな連中のところにいるべきじゃない。
I'm being protected.
マフィアとはさっさと手を切り、今まで通り教会で下働きでもしていればいいだろう。
No, I could be kidnapped again because you didn't arrest the kidnapper. Oh, I...
まったく信じられないな。君は女性に対しても高圧的な態度を取るんだね。彼女がどこにいるのかなんて彼女が決めることだよ。それとも連行でもするつもり？
貴様らのことだ。何か弱みを握って彼女を拉致監禁しているんだろう。
That's a lie.
マフィアの屋敷に教会の娘がいる。どう考えても異常だ。今この瞬間こそ言い逃れできない犯罪の証拠になる。
Look, this is not the people that abduct me. Roberto's hostility was growing. I should say something. Oh, it's an option. Okay. Let's see here. I'm here of my own will. I'm telling you. Roberto, I'm afraid you've misunderstood.
誤解だと。
I'm here of my own will. There's nothing about me that the police need to worry about.
自分の意思でマフィアの屋敷に。
I thought you didn't like me anyway.
いや、そんなわけがないだろう。信じられない。ありえない。絶対
You
に。
should, because I told you. But it's the truth, and Nicola gently placed his hand on my shoulder to try and calm me down.
この子は僕の大切な女性だよ。
Okay, but that's not true. At least not yet. Eh?
まさか警察は人の恋路にまで首を突っ込んだりしないよね。
Special someone? He's joking like usual, right? This is a bit too much for me to handle. Roberto looked stunned. Seeing me show a favorable disposition toward the mafia must be shocking to him. I could only assume that he was witnessing what he was witnessing was far beyond belief from his point of view. Some sentences are really tripping me up today.
覚えておくといい。リリーを傷つけるのは僕が許さない。 君の正義を押し付けるな。
貴様。
というわけで刑事さんたちはそろそろ帰ってくれないかな。これ以上僕たちの貴重な時間を奪わないでほしいね。
帰るぞロベルト。
しかしマルコ。
お前が心配する気持ちは多少わからんでもないが、リリーを大事にしてくれんだろニコラ。
もちろん。
なら別に問題ねえな。
Bye. Marco somewhat forcefully dragged Roberto out of the manor.
それであの刑事を親切に屋敷へ入れてあげたのは誰なのかな。
俺だ。
Frick Falzone member B.
最低の判断だね。いくら屋敷の前で騒いでいたからってわざわざ招き入れてやる必要はなかった。
I'd never seen Nicola this angry before, as he scolded his elder subordinate.
屋敷の中で暴力沙汰になると僕たちに不利に働く可能性が高い。先に手を出したのがどちらでもね。騒ぎが大きくなればもみ消すのも面倒になる。場合によってはカポの評判にも関わる。頼むからこんなくだらないことでダンテを煩わせないでほしいね。
申し訳ない。ファミリーに誓って同じミスは犯さない。
Oh, meanwhile, press up. I'm trying to press up. Do I have to wait for... I could only stand by and watch as the espresso I brought went colder by the minute. Up. Unsightly. Woo!
そんな、まさか彼女がニコラの情婦にだと信じられない。
情婦ね。お前本気でそう思ってんのか。
は？
さっきのニコラの話、どうせほとんどが嘘だろうさ。彼女を手元に置く理由はおそらく他にある。だがそれはあいつらの都合ってもんだ。
It is a pretty good reason, so I don't get abducted.
本人同士が納得してる以上、俺たち警察が介入する問題じゃねえよ。
彼女は何か大きな犯罪にでも巻き込まれているのか。
Well, I don't know. As far as I know, I'm just here because, well, Sister Sophia wants me to be protected. I don't know if they have any other plans or not, though. I clenched my fist and glared at the manor. The extravagance of it, built with the hard-earned money of the people, looked unsightly to me. And back I go. Yep, that's right. The espresso's going cold.
なんだか変なところを見せてしまったね。怖かったんじゃない？
Just a little.
君が入れてくれたエスプレッソを飲み終わったら外の空気でも吸いに行こうか。気分転換しよう。中庭の花壇にちょうど新しい花が咲いていたよ。
Yes, I can't wait. I awkwardly nodded at Nicola's smile. I let out a sigh in the garden. The cool air felt much better compared to the tension back in the salon. Nicola. You were talking earlier about how the abductions weren't happening anymore. I recalled Orlok mentioning something similar as well. Back then, I didn't have the chance to ask about it, but... Does that mean the Lao Shu have stopped? Can I go back home then? I don't know, it seems kind of sketchy that they stopped all of a sudden. I don't think I trust it. Nicholas smiled hesitantly at me, and spoke as if he were comforting a child.
そうだね。君が人身売買のために狙われることはなくなった。
The abductors are still out there, though. I don't know that I am safe because they haven't been caught.
けど、君はラオ州の犯罪の目撃者なんだ。今後も狙われる可能性は十二分にある。
And there's that. Then when can I go home?
ファルツォーネがラオ州を潰せば、君は安全になる。
How long might that take? Weeks? Months? Nicola quietly closed his eyes, hearing my anxious
ごめん
questions.
ね、リリー。
No, I'm sorry. I understood very well how much effort they made in securing my safety. And trying to eliminate the Lao Shu wasn't going to happen overnight. It would obviously take some time. I know the Falzone is doing a lot for me, but I hope I can leave soon. The church is my home after all. Asking for that wasn't going to help Nicola at all. I decided to talk about his conversation with Roberto to change the subject. Nicola,
どうしたの？
remember when you said you got your men released from the police? That was all true, right?
よくわかったね。
It sounded real, coming from you. You are the underboss, after all. He looked at me with his usual calm expression.
僕は法に背く行いをする。ロベルトの言うように紛れもない犯罪者だ。
But can't you make choices that don't go against the law?
そんなものが存在するなら君の希望を叶えてあげたい気持ちもあるけど、そもそも君は僕たちファルツォーネがマフィア、
We're bad boys.
犯罪組織なんだってことを忘れてしまっているんじゃないかな。
The members of the Falzone family have all treated me well since my arrival here. Maybe that had warped my perception. Yeah, I haven't seen them murder anyone in a bit. I was probably living a life that lacked any input from reality. Almost as if I were dreaming. Nicola's words brought me back to my senses. I was being held in custody of the mafia. I was under the care of a criminal organization.
僕たちは力を示す必要がある。力のある相手には誰も歯向かおうとしないからね。結果として余計な争いは避けられる。これが最も合理的な方法だと思うよ。失望したかな？
I responded to Nicola. It doesn't. That is the answer. It doesn't. Anyone who lives in Berlone knows that the mafia here doesn't do what they do for charity. So, what you told me doesn't change how I view the mafia.
へえ、がっかりするかと思っていたけど、意外と芯が強いんだね、君は。
But, I am disappointed in myself.
君自身に？どうして？
I was being too optimistic. I wasn't thinking properly, living here under this level of care and comfort. I should have put more thought into what it meant to be under their custody. I'm being protected by the mafia, so it's no surprise I'd be involved in your affairs. But I hope that's not the case. All I know is that I'm in an environment where that could happen.
いや、
I don't want to go against the law.
君は僕が思っていたよりずっと気丈みたいだね。
Nicola looked at me with interest, then let out a chuckle.
他に何か気になることは？
Anything else? I was a bit surprised at how strict you were against one of your men. I know you said you weren't kind to your men, but still.
うちのファミリーは規律に厳しいからね。掟を破った者に対してだったらいくら
His
でも
voice still
非常
sounded
にな
just
る。
so floaty and nice to me when he said it, though.
敵味方関係なく容赦はしない。
It's not that I didn't believe him, but after seeing the harshness play out in front of me today, it made me realize maybe I was being a bit too optimistic of the situation I was
規
in.
律は大切だからね。末端のほころびはいずれ組織を崩壊させる。だからこそ構成員一人一人の行動には気を払わなくちゃいけない。僕はダンテを、ファルツォーネファミリーを支える立場の人間だからね。ファミリーの害になる目は素早く摘む。それが僕に課せられた役目だよ。
That must be Nicola's role as the underboss. This might have been the first time I saw Nicola as a member of the
じ
mafia.
ゃあ、改めて君に聞こうかな。
Shoot.
君は今、マフィアの幹部である僕と二人きりで話をしているわけだけど、どう？怖くはない？
No, because you're very friendly. I responded to his question. I'm assuming I'm going to say that I'm not scared. Yeah, that was right. I'm not scared. Not one bit. I'm a brave girl. We're both humans, so I'm not scared.
勇敢なんだね、君は。
You've been treating me nicely ever since I came here,
あ
too.
まり信じすぎてはいけないよ。僕は悪い人間だからね。何せ犯罪者だ。
It's hard to remember when you're so nice. I need to see you, commit a crime. That's what, I don't know, I'm really wanting to see the bad parts of the mafia. I don't know. Not that I want bad things to happen to these characters. I just show me the nitty gritty. I want to see it. Nicholas' teasing words made me giggle.
ああ、そういえば。さっきロベルトたちに対して君のことを僕の大切な人だって紹介しちゃったね。君の承諾も得ずに勝手な真似をしてごめん。心から謝罪するよ。
Well, it did surprise me, but you had to do what you had to do. There wasn't really time to ask beforehand. Don't worry about me. It's alright, I
あ
understand.
りがとう。けど、やっぱり言い訳としては下の下だったかも。
Well, it got him to shut up. Really?
だってほら、あの刑事は君のことが気になっているみたいだし。
What? You mean Roberto? Oh, absolutely not. I mean, Lily said at the start that he, like, hates her. But, I don't know, he could just be a big tsundere. He's never been particularly kind to me. In fact, I think he may actually hate me. We've never spoken casually before. Roberto, are you actually a tsundere? A few days passed since Barco's visit to the manor. Come in. Nicola? What is all
教会
this?
から君の荷物が届いたんだ。シスターソフィアが身の回りのものをまとめてくれたらしい。
It took you long enough, Sister
君
Sophia.
宛ての手紙も預かっているよ。返事を書くなら届けてあげる。
Oh my, what a pleasant surprise. Grazie,
ど
Nicola.
ういたしまして。ダンテからも君には不自由させないようにって頼まれているからね。
Dante said that? After Nicola took his leave, I began thinking to myself. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Dante for a long while now. Yeah, we haven't. Not since we first started living here. Well, he is the boss, so it's only natural that he'd be busy. The last time I saw Dante was when Sister Sophia was here. Nicola took the cappuccino from me and brought it to Dante in my stead, too. Dante was the Falzoni family boss and the heir to the manor. His care and discretion provided me all that I needed to live here comfortably. Isn't there a way I can show him my thanks? I kept wondering about it as I left the room to go to the kitchen.
ダンテ坊ちゃんの好きなもので、そうですね。いろいろありますよ。好き嫌いのはっきりしている方ですから。
Does he like sweets? Maybe fruits?
甘いものは大体お食べになりますよ。果物ならイチゴなんてお好きですね。
Like sweets, a mafia boss that likes sweets. Strawberries, that's perfect. I made some strawberry jam back at the
ま
church.
さか取りに行くつもりですか？ニコラ坊ちゃんが許さないと思います
Yeah,
よ。
how about we just make new strawberry jam? Could someone get them for me, perhaps?
ええ、それならいいでしょう。後でメイドたちが買い物に行くついでに教会に寄ってもらいます。
Really? Thank you, Julia. That'd be
お
great.
礼ならメイドにお願いしますよ。私は洗濯物を片付けに行ってきますから。キッチンにあるものは好きにお使いなさいな。
Thank you. I hurriedly rolled up my sleeves in preparation. Good, it came out perfectly. Out from the oven came a freshly baked strawberry crostada. The food really trips me up. A baked confectionery made with cookie dough and jam, and it's noted for its flaky texture. You know, something I notice a lot in Otomes with Otome protagonists is that they always have her be an amazing cook. It is never something that I can relate to because, look, I'm trying to be better at cooking, but I'm not there yet. Okay, I get very focused on the small details, and then I worry about things. I don't like ovens because they're very hot, and I don't want to burn myself. I'm not the best cook in the world, and the Otome protagonists always are. Except in Bustafellows. The protagonist in that, like, they have her be a terrible cook. And I kind of love that. Really mix it up. I baked using a very flaky cookie dough filled with the strawberry jam I made back at the church. I promised to bake a fresh pie for the maid who brought the jam for me today.
いい匂いがすると思ったら君だったんだね。ジュリアは
She went to do the
彼
laundry.
女も忙しい人だね。それで君は
Me? I was just baking some crostata.
うん、それはわかるんだけど、今日は出払っている人間が多いから、わざわざお茶の準備はいらないだろう。だから、それ誰のために焼いたのかなって。
Well, the guide says that it's for Dante. Tell him the truth. I don't know if he'll like that I'm making it for Dante, but, you know. I picked them for Dante. I just wanted to thank him for letting me stay here. It's the least I can do to show respect to him as a boss. Am I overstepping my boundaries?
いや、そんなことないと思うよ。ダンテも喜ぶんじゃないかな。あれで甘いもの好きだし。それに、ダンテを気遣ってくれるのは僕としてもありがたいよ。
Say, Nicola, do you mind having a bite? I began to cut the crostata into slices. I was planning on serving a slice to Dante. The rest was for everyone else here.
味見か
You don't like crostadas? Or is it the strawberries you don't like?
そんなことはないんだけど、ダンテには感謝の贈り物で、僕は味見なんだなって。
You jealous? That's not what I was implying.
本当に
I really appreciate what you've done too. I thought that was pretty
も
clear.
っとはっきり伝えてほしいな。その特別っていうのを、ぜひ。
What do you mean by that? How?
そうだな。その美味しそうなクロスタータの一口目を君が食べさせてくれるっていうのはどう
Huh?
だって特別なんだよね。
And you came closer. Nicola naturally came closer to me, all the while with his usual
それ
smile.
とも
Fine, I'll feed it to you. I held the fork up in my hand. No use in holding back here. I need to do this. If I don't do this, I feel like things are only going to take a turn for the worse. Eat my pie. It's not a pie. It's a crostata. We looked at each other closely. Why are your eyelashes purple? How'd that happen, sir? His charming smile was relaxed, while my face and body were tense from the pressure. Okay, here I
そん
go.
な厳しい顔して言われてもね、嫌なら無理しなくていいんだよ。
Yeah, don't be so awkward about it. Just freaking do it. It's not that, it's just
そ
embarrassing.
んなに恥ずかしいんだったら無理にとは。
It's okay, Nicola. I want to show you my appreciation. This is just my way of showing that. I stated it strongly as if I were trying to convince myself.
君がそこまで言ってくれるならお願いしようかな。
Yes, open up,
い
Nicola.
ただきます。
And with that, I slowly moved the crostata closer to his mouth. It disappeared off the fork. Magic! Nicola opened wide and took a bite.
美味しかったよ。ごちそうさま。
My pleasure. I worked really hard on it, so I'm happy you liked it. Is there a problem?
いや、リリーちゃんのこと好きだなと思って。
Really? You're lying, right?
ひどいな。嘘じゃないよ。
But you aren't serious, are you?
まあ、それはね。
You're a kind gentleman, but sometimes you can be really mean. I don't think it's very nice to say things that can be misunderstood. Nicola laughed like a kid and moved away. You can lie with a smile on your face. I'd better watch out next time.
君だって人のこと言えないよ。普段はおしとやかなお嬢さんだけど、たまに結構辛口だよね。それに僕だって嘘ばかり言っているわけじゃないんだから、そんなに警戒しなくても。
You don't even deny that you lie. I let out a deep sigh and placed Dante's slice of crostata on the plate. It was freshly baked, so I should take it to his office while it was still warm.
ダンテ、入るよ。
We're coming in the next episode. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end today's episode here. I think the main event of today's video is not Marco. He was there, but Roberto showing up and just wanting to take down those mafia boys. But the mafia boys, they fight back. And Marco might be I keep saying Marco. Roberto might be a tsundere. Also, apparently the abductions have stopped, but like I don't know if I fully believe that. And the fact that the Laoshu just kind of aren't doing anything now, I don't trust it. I don't trust it one bit. I'm wondering if we're kind of in like a calm before the storm kind of thing. And Nicola, I don't know why. Look, watch me go through this whole route, and like he really is just some nice guy. But something still feels off about him to me. Like occasionally there will be like these little moments where he'll say something, and Lily's like, "What do you mean by that? Huh?" Or he'll just like, I don't know what it is. There's something about him that we don't quite know yet, I don't think. And I'm wondering if there's going to be a sort of point where things are going to turn, I guess, because for living with a mafia, things have been awfully cheery lately, which Lily did recognize in this episode, but like she may have a distorted view because things have just been so like chill and nice and pleasant lately. Or, I guess since she arrived here. So I'm wondering if there's just going to be like a point where things change and shit starts to hit the fan. Also, Dante was talking to some like politician dude. I wonder what that's about. But yes, I'm definitely enjoying this game so far. I hope you guys are as well. I know some of you have actually played this game for yourself and are enjoying watching me play it. So I'm glad that me going through the game is fun for you guys to watch as well, even if you've already played it. But yes, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!